Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Now there is the unmistakable figure of John O'Shea, one of the first names on the team sheet, always, Jim.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be a little biased here because he's from my hometown, but he's about as versatile and dependable as they come.
The ultimate unsung hero. Out towards the flank, hit into the middle, and the keeper beats it away. O'Shea spots it and intercepts. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pass is coming off in quick succession, and the shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's running through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! A finish of true class! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that.
Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
And it's Del Piero. Great chance! And he hits the net. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, easy pickings there. Jimenez. And here's Haaland. Shot at goal! O'Shea tries to clear. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And that is as far as they're going to go. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's got his cross in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Tries to play it through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
There will be 3
Rooney, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Threads one in. And he's managed to get through. Can he finish? Good effort. And it is right on half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. Here we go again then. Knocks it out wide. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Fernandez. Played out wide. Oh, they could be caught out here. DiMarco. Mateus. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Zubimendi goes for a shot! It's there! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And that was nowhere near his best. David Villa, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Nice sequence of passes, this. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Great vision. Takes a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too. Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Roberto Carlos having a look. Oh, it rattles the bar! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's picked his way through. Now that is a hefty challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Soboslai, he's on it, can he get away? Come decent chance! And that would have won it.
Camavinga really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! Flashes, he gets big! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Zubimendi. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Del Piero with a real chance here. Well, they've done this before. Can they do it again now? Del Piero! Irwin gets into a good position. And it's hoisted clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Del Piero on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man.
Provided by the local police.
What a turnaround victory. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who are able to do that at the highest level like him.
And here's Del Piero. And it's Messi. Zanetti. Soboslai. He's had it taken off him. Cannavaro goes sliding in. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Looking to play him in. Baresi. And here's Mbappe. Makaleli. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now it's Mbappe. Irwin is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Played into the middle. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. Gamba Osaka trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Mateus. Mateus cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Pelé. That is a brilliant interception. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And it's Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's free, he has got space. And the shot! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And a chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Zanetti. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And they can counter here, looking for options for movement. O'Shea. There's a no-nonsense tackle. O'Shea was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Del Piero. Chips it through. Szoboszlai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Neymar.
So, time for changes
Number 9,
on both sides, actually.
Del Piero. Number 20, Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Well, that looks a decent
Number
ball.
10,
He's found a way through.
Number 11.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Stoichkov. Substitution.
And the pass is intercepted. Good running, strong and purposeful. Szoboszlai. Looking for the run. And he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And claimed it back swiftly. And that's gone loose. No way through there. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, what has happened here? Good ball, good take. Gamba Osaka can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Zanetti. And here's Stoichkov.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Stoichkov. And here's Mbappe. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. Baresi deals with that comfortably, and he cuts out the supply. Cannavaro getting this one clear. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Mateus voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way through. And that's gone loose. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's fabulous. Batistuta! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. No, that's been intercepted. And Hullet! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's a throw-in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Batistuta. He's in a great position here. He's having a go! Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And it's Arda Güler. Mateus demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He's got away. Mbappe. It's out for a goal kick. Cannavaro. Mateus is fouled. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Opts for safety. Getting on for a third of the way through the game.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's managed to get free. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Varo goes on a charge down the left. 5 minutes till the break. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Goulet is behind this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Goulet! He went for the curler. And he's straight offside. Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Goulet tries to pass it through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Here we go again then.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Gullit. Irwin. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Irwin, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Looking to go deep. He gets big! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Gullit. Cannavaro robs him of possession. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now, can they get him away? Arda Güler, and he's surging through. Messi. Cafu, looking for options for movement. No way through. So what can they make of this? Vieira cuts it out. And it's Gullit.
There they go, hunting again.
And Del Piero! He scores! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Del Piero. Mbappe. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Messi. Messi tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
A probing pass. And he's lost his man here. And the shot! It's a loose ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
And it's Zanetti.
Added minutes has been
Lovely
indicated.
ball and a real chance now. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. That's the keeper's ball. And the counter is on. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Del Piero, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
We would like to ask you all to kindly stay
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The action has already started.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's gone direct here. Not the most accurate pass. Makaleli looking to play him in. And that's been won straight back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got away. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's Scholes. Wriggles his way through. It's Scholes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Zanetti clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their third corner. It's a mighty effort! Vieira tries to clear. And a chance! Soboslai concedes a free kick for that. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Gamba Osaka can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Del Piero! Del Piero! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. Great ball, and he's in here. Gattuso. And it's Zanetti. He's being urged to shoot. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cruyff, he's found a way through, and he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Aimed beyond the defence, and this is Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Messi, and he's got the beating of his man. And that's really well manoeuvred. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vieira gets across to intercept that. And here's Cruyff. Scholes. Well, that is one way to stop him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Irwin does well to get it back. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Makalele. Takes a shot! Nicely spread. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. Del Piero really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. To get them off and running. One-nil, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Now it's Del Piero. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. Pinches it off him. And the pass is intercepted. A probing pass. Pass somewhat off target.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Cruyff. He might be in here. This looks promising. Incoming. Bullish header! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Dennis Law.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He is through here. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substitutions taking place.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Irwin with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Pele, he's gone for goal. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And he's gone looking for safety. Cannavaro. And that is as far as it goes. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years and he's just very good where...
And Batistuta! He's beaten, they've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he welcomes Luis Suarez! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks, and it's been given away. He can run onto that. Faced and Del Piero! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Ball's gone out of play. And this is Batistuta. That has been slung wide. Now it's Batistuta. Baresi tries to clear. Plays it through. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's in a great position, shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Del Piero. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pelé. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's away. Pelé!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Zanetti. Pele. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's nice. It's not an especially good pass, that. Cross to the back post. Zanetti is there to clear. The ball has bounced loose. He's gone for goal! Kokchu! That is sensational! About as smooth as it gets. And the comeback is complete. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Del Piero is a play. And we hit half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Zanetti. Goulet. Azar conjures time and space where few can.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aimed beyond the defence. Van Bouten goes sliding in. Well, they are still trailing and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. O'Shea cannot be beaten that easily. Donnarumma. That is good alertness. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Bouten deals with that comfortably.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
There's the shot! Loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And he's managed to get free. And Messi!
Messi really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Good ball, good take. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Baresi has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. That was travelling. Irwin moved on forwards. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. That's a lovely, neat pass. Irwin. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That has ended up in no man's land. And the shot! He has done it! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Now it's Luis Suarez. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's running through. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Minnesota, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated, but if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Crosses it in. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Referee's given a throw. Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Looking for options for movement. Very nicely done. And he's away. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So a Barcelona free kick. Del Piero! Against the crossbar. And he skips past his man, and he's managed to get free. Bullish header! It's a goal! Barcelona are back in business. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that is a foul. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Del Piero. Law. And he's running through. And it's Messi. Messi! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Zanetti. He has found the way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's really well manoeuvred. No foul, says the referee. Messi has it in a wide position. A heavy challenge. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Here we go again then. Not the most accurate pass. Cannavaro. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified. Ah, he's given it away! And he's managed to gift it back. Chooses to go back. And a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Szoboszlai. O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He is through here. Has crossed. Big header! It's hit the crossbar. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. The shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Lowe really can't believe...
Has a shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's burst through. And Messi! Oh, it's in! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 4, Donadoni.
So time for change,
Number
and
15,
this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 11, Pele. Coming on the field, number 8, Park Ji-sung. Number 21, Bale.
And he's worked it through.
Number 18, Mbappe.
That pass isn't the best. Mateus. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. Terrific save by Manuel.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Good running, strong and purposeful. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Law shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Just about within shooting range. Oh, he really got hold of that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Zanetti. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi, terrific header. They want to be quick to recover this. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Nicely shaped ball, picked out brilliantly, and he's straight offside. Opts for safety. Threads one in. Law! He might be in here! Law! And that's it. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Law picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona,
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Gamba Osaka have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
He's going for goal! Oh, crossbar! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Messi. Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's a throw-in. Lofted in. Defending of the desperate variety. Decent shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Pelé. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gattuso has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. He's a sharp little ball here. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Beckenbauer. He's had it taken off him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Irwin. Law. Scholes. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Scholes. Tries to pass it through. He's being urged to shoot. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that has been cut short. Pelé. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, well played, well played.
There will be 1 minute.
We are into stoppage time. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Hello, attendees.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
On your children during the match at all times.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get good.
Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Liverpool have broken through. And he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Del Piero has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
There's the shot! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gattuso makes the interception. Zanetti. And it's Vieira. Here's Makaleli. Makaleli.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's heaved it away. 75 minutes played. Now it's Del Piero. Caught offside that time.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's had a shot! Oh, what about that? The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now. Szoboszlai looking to get on the end of this. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here. Donnarumma will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Liverpool are having a ball here. Mateus, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Makaleli. Gamba Osaka are looking to break at pace. Now it's Hullet. And here's Zanetti. Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way, and Del Piero! Brought out the best in the keeper. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Irwin does really well there. He is strong. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Makaleli. And this is Cruyff. Scholes. Law. Played into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's there to get it away. Tries from distance. Zanetti. No goals as yet. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from
Messi! Oh, yes, it's there! And that might well be that! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Number 19, Lionel Messi.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Del Piero. Irwin is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. So what can they make of this? Looking for options for movement. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Del Piero!
Del Piero made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Now it's Xabi Alonso. Messi. Well, that's well seen too. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, just skips past his man. Rijkaard with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Well, that's been slipped through. Good read, needed to be. Cruyff chasing after it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Del Piero. Ball's gone astray. That's good running with the ball. Well, that has not gone well. Has a look and plays it forward. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Del Piero. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, this looks sharp. Pass is just off target. Zanetti. And he's managed to get free. Can he get it through? Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Neymar. Now it's Cruyff. Tries to play it through. Oh, good take in a good area. Decent chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gamba Osaka have got it back, and they'll have another go. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for a runner. Well, that's an excellent interception. Szoboszlai closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Messi. Szoboszlai. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Opts to play it back. He's going for goal! It's hit the upright. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Saliba calmly anticipates. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Looking to play him in. Played into space out wide. Messi. Oh, important interception.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Kaká goes pelting down that left-hand side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass somewhat off target. Zanetti. And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.